So many times when you think of staging, you think of perfectly styled homes with fluffy pillows, spotless counters, and fresh flowers. But the truth is, real life staging doesn't have to seem like it's just come out of a magazine. In fact, I've walked into hundreds of homes across San Diego, and I can tell within seconds if a house is going to sell fast or if it's going to sit on the market. So you want to know the difference? Well, as a local realtor here in San Diego, it usually comes down to 5 staging mistakes. And these mistakes could cost you thousands of dollars. Data shows that staged homes usually fetch between 3 to 5% more than unstaged homes. So a home that is listed at $800,000, you could be looking at an extra $30,000 to $50,000 in your pocket. And on average, they sell for 25% faster than homes that haven't been staged. So it can make a big difference. In this video, we'll go over 5 of the biggest staging mistakes, and I'll provide some tips so you know what to do instead, so that when buyers walk into your house, they will instantly fall in love. And make sure you stick around to the end, because the number one mistake is something that most home sellers don't even realize that they're doing. And fixing this can completely change how buyers feel about your house. Okay, let's dive in. Counting down from staging mistake number 5 is ignoring the power of lighting. I can't tell you how many times I've seen photos that were posted online that are dark, gloomy, a little bit yellowish. They're just not very inviting. And when that happens, people online are going to scroll right past your home and they're not going to want to come take a look. And then these homes, I've gone to see them and they actually are beautiful inside and they have a lot of potential. But if online and the photos just don't look great, people aren't going to come take a look in person. But if people do come and take a look at your home and it is dark, it just makes it uninviting and it doesn't create a positive feeling. And also dark lighting makes a room look smaller, dated. And so what you can do instead is make sure that all the curtains are open, any blinds are open, make sure to let natural light in. Also, if you have harsh overhead lights, turn those off and instead put lighting fixtures in the side of the room, or if you have any yellowish bulbs, put in bright LED light bulbs instead. Or as I mentioned, accent lighting can make a huge difference. A simple floor lamp in the corner will brighten up a room. And when your rooms look bright and airy, buyers feel good, and emotion is what sells a house. Moving on to staging mistake number 4 is skipping small repairs. Staging isn't about just pretty furniture and fluffy towels. It's also about the little details. And if you've been living in your home for years and years, it is easy to overlook these things. But when buyers walk into your house, they take a look with an eye on everything. They will notice scuffed baseboards, marks on the walls, if any handles are loose. And if they notice this, they will start to think that maybe the house isn't well cared for. They are going to mentally start subtracting from the list price. So to combat this, you can make some tiny adjustments or repairs around the house, such as touching up paint around the doors, hallways, even baseboards. If you see any marks on the wall, just a little bit of soap and water. Replace or tighten any cabinet handles, and also take a look around your sink and tub. Is the caulking, a little black or kind of looks a little moldy? Replace that, take that out. It's really, I've done it before. It's not a big job. You can definitely Google it, find out how to do it, or get a professional. These small touches will make your home seem well cared for and a little bit more move-in ready, which is exactly what buyers are looking for today. I also have a handy home selling checklist that I share with all my sellers before we list the house. And this helps you outline timeline, what to do room by room. And also there's a timeline, a 90-day timeline, so you can plan ahead and not be stress-free. And this will help you sell your house faster and for more money. So the link is in the description below. Now, the next mistake is one that most home sellers make, and it can completely change how big or small your space feels. So coming in at mistake number 3 is over-furnishing or over-decorating. Many homeowners think that more furniture completes a space, but in reality, it actually makes a space more crowded and your room look smaller. When rooms feel crowded, buyers can't picture how their furniture would fit in. I hear this all the time when I have an open house. Buyers come in and they stand there and they look around at the room and they're thinking, wait a minute, my furniture can't fit. So if their furniture can't fit into this new home, it's not going to work. Your goal as a home seller isn't to show how you live, but to show what's possible. So instead, what I recommend is to have a good look around your space and try to picture yourself as someone who's walking around your house for the first time, and take away any furniture that gets in the way if you're moving around. If it's difficult to walk freely, to remove any extra chairs, ottomans, any bulky side tables. Also use mirrors to reflect light and create the illusion of more space. And make sure to keep decor simple. A few layered textiles will go a long way. Remove any knickknacks. Remember, breathing room sells space. When buyers walk in and walk around freely and there's just that sense of space, then they're just going to be more positive about your home. And they can immediately see the potential of possibly moving in. Okay, moving on to staging mistake number 2 is using bold paint colors. So you might love that navy accent wall that you've got, or your red dining room that you just think is so great. But when you are selling your house, you are trying to market to the widest audience possible. So having these bold colors might not align with buyers. So you might think it's really stylish and you might love it, but when buyers walk in, they might think, I've got to paint over this. So to make your home appeal to the most amount of buyers, make sure to stick to neutral colors such as warm whites, beiges, light grays, and create consistency throughout the home. And also fresh white trim makes the house feel newer and cleaner. And remember, paint is one of the highest returns that you can get, the most bang for your buck when it comes to freshening up your home and staging it. A neutral backdrop lets the buyers focus on the overall structure of the house and the feeling of the house, and they don't have to pinpoint the fact that they hate the color of this room. Now moving on to mistake number 1, the biggest staging mistake that you can do when trying to sell your house is leaving out too many personal photos and decor. This will prohibit buyers that walk in to have that emotional feel. So when buyers walk in, they won't be trying to envision themselves living in this home. They will see that this is your home and your kids' souvenirs, your knickknacks, your personal memories are dotted around the house, and it will be hard for them to envision living in your house. When you're selling your house, you want your buyers to start to feel like this could be their home and they're not encroaching on your private space. Too many personal items will make it difficult for prospective homeowners to envision what it's like to live in your home. What you're going for is that you want your house, when it's on the market, to feel calm, neutral, and kind of a universal feel, that it looks lived in and homey, but at the same time, not personal, not tied to anyone, so that they can envision themselves living there. So if you can, get a head start on packing, pack away those photos, anything with a name or a face on it. You're not erasing kind of the coziness of the home, but you are creating a space for buyers to imagine living there. And the moment that connection happens for buyers, they will start to love your home and possibly put an offer in your hand. So let's just recap the 5 biggest staging mistakes, which is number 5, fix your lighting. Number 4, take care of small repairs. Number 3, simplify your furniture and decor. Number 2, keep neutral paint colors. And number 1, depersonalize your space. So remember, staging doesn't have to cost thousands of dollars. You just have to be a little strategic about it. And if you're planning to sell soon, don't hesitate to reach out. I would love to hear from you and share some more tips on how your home can shine before putting it on the market. Now, if you found this video helpful, please don't hesitate to reach out. If you have any other questions, my number is right here on the screen. And if you have any comments about this video, or if you have any other suggestions for other videos, please let me know. Okay, and if you like this video, please watch this.